And a mighty bloody dummy spit. Whoops, a bum there.
Where are you measuring from, Jen? Where they land or where they roll?
I really spent it on here.
Another mighty episode.
I ain't gonna remember your
Oh, look at that. Michael.
Put up your arm.
Run up.
Two bellies. Oh.
Yeah, that's the winner.
Hold Steve around. Stop sucking it. Spit it. No, mate, go ahead. Look on there.
Break his fist, woman. Look at that bit. Like every morning. Break his fist.
That's a foul, that one.
Can't understand how Mick Clemens isn't winning this one.
That's the best one. Champion one. That blue one you just picked up, Danny, was bloody...
Dummy spitting competition.
I was a bit expected. I knew Clemens was cheating. The fleet only had 10 goes, so there's only 5.
I think you were up against the fray, right? I thought Clemens would have won that one.
Oh,
You
yeah.
come from behind.
Yes, that's right.
Are you proud to win it?
Yes, I got a good prize. Good prize.
On this inaugural Cup Day, Savage River?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks very much, Shane. The gumboot throwing contest at the big Cup Day.
Look out!
That's the winning one.
Come on, a big one.
Go away from the bloody cameraman.
Look out.
Final throw. Final throw. One each. Really wind up, Mrs. Kent. Get all that He-Man power.
Cameraman is in a dangerous position. They keep on coming this bloody way for some reason. Here comes Mrs. Kent. Almost hit the cameraman again. Here comes another lady. In the gumboot throwing competition. Lining it up. The first comes straight at the cameraman too. That went over her bloody head. There ain't no winner there. Up.
Like that, do you? Anyone want to go in the boys' club?
Throwing competition.
Oh, it's marvellous.
The senior ride to win the horse. It's been a very successful day.
Very, very successful. Wait a minute, I've got to see if I won the chocolate wheel. 51. No, haven't won that. I only won the gumboot throwing contest and the horse racing.
Yeah, Roger. I'll see you later.
Nah.
Number 51 on the chocolate wheel.
There we go. Here it is, down here. There's one here.
Good reflection there.
This one.
Mr. Oliver,
Big bug.
how have you enjoyed Cup Day?
Oh, she's been a great day, hasn't it? It's been bloody flies.
Bloody March flies.
Yeah.
You got a little mate there.
Yeah, one of me fucking nephews.
A good day, you'll be back here next year.
I reckon.
Roger. Champagne breakfast next year before the big cup. Of Savage River.
Can't Helen do it?
Can't hear a buzz.
to go in it.
Looks like a bloody good winner there.
Sorry, no competition.
You can do better than that.
You won an award. There you've won another one.
No, the dummy spit one, then again.
You won the dummy spitting one. There you won this one. How does it feel?
Oh, not bad, not bad.
You're proud to be the beer belly champion of Savage River?
Oh, yeah. One of these days I'll lose one. Well, I'll lose one of the bellies.
Good on you, mate.
Up on mine.
The aftermath of the cup. Everyone's celebrating, having a good time. Cornias trying to play his guitar again. You can't remember more than like 20 words in each song, though. Jockeys from 1986 Savage River Cup. No wonder he can't remember the words. He's had thrilled for winning a big race.
She said, I say! I have second son. Oh, so he has the right son. He doesn't have it. Requested. Who said that? No, you're sick. Don't worry about that. Play something else. Not play request. Do that again. You play request. Or play bloody...
The Green Brothers.
Little green house. We'll miss your bright eyes and sweet smile.
together. And that's what B shift's all about. A good shift, everyone likes one another, and no trouble. Even though the truckies are a bit of scumbags at times. No, only commentating. Nah.
Sorry that, Arthur. Surround me. And then I realized that I was only dreaming. Well, there's a guy. Look at him. That's that old padre. He won't say that. Again, all the time.
We'll see how much you put in the next thing.
Yeah, I think I'll get dirty.
Oh, I think you might.
Come on, get going.
See how much you put.
Down the road.
Of the big cup, a typical celebration.
You take me, Mom. Take me.
To the California sun. I'll be saying the secrets of my soul.
What's that?
was easy, lonely. Cheryl by your side. Nothing. It once. I know something that the way it goes in the record is pretty slow. I like that ear on it. Got better on there. Just pick up the tune on that.
Oh no, it's been one.
Well, the
Tree.
Let's start again. I don't know. Wait on Artie. Come on, won't sing Matilda. Won't sing Matilda. Won't sing Matilda. As he was, and he waited till his pity born. Come on, won't sing Matilda. Down came the swan and mounted on his thoroughbred. Down the flag, 1, 2, 3. Oh, where's it? Nobody come back.
There's a real fat man. I thought he was in bed by now.
Won't sing Matilda. Won't sing Matilda. Won't sing Matilda. You come on, won't sing Matilda. And he sang as he watched, as he waited till his pity born. You come on, won't sing Matilda with me. We'll sing the right tune from now on. The atmosphere is great. I love to be with Duncan, those Duncans sing great. Oh, I'd love to be with Sue. I love to be with Sue. Drinking moderation. Yeah. Down the country, where the atmosphere is great. Love to be with Sue. Go Sue, sing great. I love that Barry Brown. I love that Barry Brown. In moderation. Even though he sits there and frowns, we drink it down the country. The atmosphere is great. Love that Barry Brown. Those brownies ain't made. We love that freak we shares, brother. We love that freak we shares. But he fought too much. Shakes too much.
Dog mate over there. We're out of place out of there. We need water around us. A big log of fire and silence.
The winner of the inaugural 1986 Savage River Cup is Splitter, ridden by Scrawny Arse Johnson and Betty Upson. This follows a sensational protest, second against the first horse, named Head Job. Head Job, after being vigorously ridden by Flea Glennis, failed to last the distance and broke in half. RSPCA members have stated that they will be in Savage River to investigate the riding of this horse. The committee of the B Shift Social Club would like to thank the following people for their efforts in staging the day and the race. The horse breeders and cup maker, Steve Collins, John Sylvester. The chief scrounge, Vaughan Cass. Ladies Committee, Dolores Sylvester, Jenny Templar, Belinda Kent, Liz Collins and Jill Leary. The chief cooks for the day, Gregory Templar, the Little Gnome and Scott McCready. Chief Barman, Alec Rankmore, S. McLaren. Acknowledgements, N. Turley for a donation towards the children, Dee Hurd, Ian Ennis, Judy Guyton, Rodney the bank manager for the judging, John Sylvester, Steve Collins, Dolores Sylvester and Brian Harris. We would also like to thank everyone that turned up to make the day a success like it was. Thank you.
Copies of this video can be purchased for $5 plus your own blank cassette by seeing members of the Booshift Social Club or Seaweed, 9 Hudson Court, Savage River. Thank you.
Little Woods. When they finish killing him, they will just laugh and spit on his corpse.
Majestic stands of myrtle and sassafras, its meandering rivers, its high rocky mountains, and its dense, fabulous rainforest. And beneath all this lies a wealth of mineral resources. Some, like gold, iron and tin, can be won near the surface. Others, like zinc, lead and copper, may be dug from deep underground. This is Tasmania's Wild West, with its turbulent and often colourful history of mining. Small villages dot the countryside, many of them ghost towns. They stand today only as empty shells of buildings, as a reminder of the busy industry that thrived here. Out of the many hundreds of mines which operated last century, only a handful remain viable today. At Queenstown, the Mount Lyell mine extracts copper from deep inside the earth. Close to Zeehan, the Renison Bell mine digs for tin. In the early days, Zeehan was once known as the Silver City. And at Rosebery, copper, lead and zinc are mined by the Electrolytic Zinc Company. Each one of these mines had humble beginnings last century. Often it was just a small group of prospectors, starting an enterprise that would one day flourish into a large and busy mine. But today, some of the mines that still operate are struggling for financial viability, with costs rising faster than the price of their product on the world market. There is, however, a different mining story to be told on Tasmania's west coast. Not a story of picks and shovels 100 years ago. No, this is a story of modern enterprise. In the prospecting rush of the 1870s, a little-known body of iron ore at a place called Savage River was investigated many times by prospectors. But the iron ore was considered too low grade to be worth mining. So, for many years, Savage River's iron ore body, which is Tasmania's largest known ore deposit, was left unexploited. It wasn't until 1963 that a serious feasibility study took place to find out whether it would be possible to mine this extensive ore body. A company called Industrial Mining Investigations held the exploration lease of the area. In partnership with the long-established Pickens Mather Iron Mining Company, they began a 2-year, $2.5 million study of the Savage deposits. The problem they faced was simply this. Whilst the Savage ore body was very large, it was also very low-grade iron. This means that the asking price on the world market could not be as high as, for instance, premium-grade iron ore. And because Savage River was so far from an established means of transport, the cost of getting the iron ore out of the ground and to a port in a form suitable for use in blast furnaces would also be high. So to operate a mine at Savage River profitably, an inexpensive means of extracting and transporting the ore needed to be found. In November 1965, a public announcement told the world how it would be done. A township would be built near the mine site to accommodate 350 workers and their families. An open-cut mine would be developed on the ore body. Mining equipment capable of moving some 10 million tonnes of ore and waste rock each year would be required. A concentrating mill to treat 5 million tonnes of ore each year would be built adjacent to the pit. Here the ore would be crushed and ground into a powder, and magnetic separators would remove the iron ore from the waste rock. A pelletising plant would then be built at a second location, Port Latter on Tasmania's north coast. 5 60-foot tall shaft furnaces would bake the pellets hard. They would then be stockpiled into a 200,000 tonne capacity stockpile area. An offshore conveyor stretching out a mile into Bass Strait would take the iron ore pellets out to bulk ore carriers, waiting to ship them to Japan, where the pellets would be used in the production of steel. And how did they propose to get the iron ore from the mine site